doing well, dawg. You not from the city, I could tell, dawg. Did it by myself.
Yo, what is the deal, good people? It's your boy Tawan, back from lifestylesdefined.com. Today we're talking about a kind of sort of a versus episode. So we are talking the Adidas confirmed app versus the Nike sneakers app, or sneaker SNKRS, whatever. So I'm going to start with the Adidas confirmed app. Honestly, I think it's kind of somewhat of a shit show going on with the Adidas sneakers or the Adidas confirmed app, but I'll explain to you why I feel it's a shit show. So today, what is today's date, my dear? Today, the 27th, the Pharrell HU race, NMD Scarlets, the blacks, the sharp blues, the greens, and the tangerines. So they all released. It's kind of sort of like a pack, but they were sold individually. And I'm at the mall. I'm chit-chatting on the group messenger with Ramon, so on and so forth. And basically, we're trying to cop these. So I believe it started off with the black and the red simultaneously. Why, I have utterly no clue. But at any rate, we tried to get them. We tried to get all five, but we were unsuccessful. So now I want to backtrack just a little bit. So the app, I believe it was yesterday. The app alerted everyone that, okay, you could select your size and whatever the case may be. It went live the sneakers went live on the app, on the Adidas app, so on and so forth. So, you select your size, whatever the case may be, your size range. And today at 4 o'clock, the sneakers went live for you to select and perhaps or possibly be selected to pick up your sneakers on Saturday. So again, I was thwarted, as I have been in prior Adidas releases, and it annoyed me, but it didn't annoy me too much because I already know what the situation was. Again, I say that this app is kind of sort of a shit show, and I think they need to make it a lot user friendly, a lot less difficult to select the sneaker, put your size in, put your payment information in, and hit send. And hey, if you win it, you win it. If you don't, you don't. Just don't start stringing people around, particularly me, when it comes to the purchasing of the sneakers. So I just have a real huge problem with that, and I think until Adidas or the people who design the app restructure that whole thing, this is going to continue to be an issue. I don't like the app. I mean, I think it's cool that people have won. Ramon actually won a week ago or a couple of days ago with the Yeezys. But I mean, that's good. And my boy Nigel also, he won a couple of pair of Yeezys, but I've won none. I just find that very odd and weird that I haven't won one release, NMD, anything, any release from Adidas. What is their selection system like? What's going on? So, and to make matters worse, when you have people out there that have multiple phones or multiple email addresses, so on and so forth, and use certain tactics to assure that they will at least have one or two, what have you, pair of sneakers that release through Adidas, Whereas I'm using one app, I'm not going crazy. It's not that serious. I don't really wear Adidas like that, but they get them, and then I'm asked out. I take the L. The other issue I have with the Adidas Confirmed app is once, in fact, let's say, hey, you won these sneakers, now you have to go down to the Adidas store in your immediate vicinity, because if you're not in the vicinity, the app goes red and it says, hey, you're out of the vicinity. You have to get them from a specific store. And the Soho store is one store that you can't get them from. But the problem is now you have to wait on a line to go into the store to show the person that you were confirmed and you got the sneakers, what have you, and then purchase the sneakers. I think that is all bullshit. Pardon me if it seems like I'm ranting, but listen, I just kind of sort of have a problem with that whole system. On top of that, you have, let's say you do go down there, now you're susceptible to little Jojo and his band of goons waiting for you at the corner with the 3 bags or the 1 bags or what have you, to come out of the store, and then boom, you get hit and robbed for your sneakers. I just think that that's all crazy. You worked hard to get the sneaker, to be selected, to get down there to get the sneaker, to whatever means it took for you to get down there to get the sneaker, just for Jojo and his band of thugs to take it from you, and it took him nothing to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with the Adidas app. Now, on the flip side, you have the Nike app. And I think that the Nike app is more of a streamlined way of purchasing sneakers. So, go into example, we have the OVOs, which are dropping this Saturday. So, what do? It's going to be a drawing. So, you tell the app that it has a little button here that says notify me. You click the button, the app notifies you, hey, the sneaker will be releasing a day from tomorrow. A day from tomorrow. The sneaker will be releasing tomorrow. The sneaker will be releasing in 15 minutes, a half hour, an hour, whatever. So once it releases, once the draw becomes an open draw, you select your size, select your payment method, so on and so forth, and you hit enter draw. And you basically wait about an hour or so to see if you actually won the sneaker or not. That's it, no more, no less. And on top of that, you don't have to go to Nike Town or a Nike store to pick the sneaker up. All you need only do is wait for UPS to drop your package off. That simple, right? Of course it is. So the comparison between the two, it really isn't much of a comparison. I feel like the Nike app, in all its simplicity, is a much better app. It's a much safer app. There is no quarrels, no qualms about getting your package. I mean, the only thing you have to worry about is UPS or not being home and UPS holding your package until you're home, or UPS delivering the package to the wrong place. But I mean, my UPS guy is pretty good. I know him. He's a cool dude. He knows when he sees my name and he sees a box that looks like it's a sneaker box, he usually takes care of me. If I ask him to tuck it someplace in my home vicinity, he'll do that. He'll even call me if my number is on the box. So, I mean, I feel like there is no real comparison between the two apps. I feel like the Nike app or the Nike sneaker app is a much better app. It's very streamlined. Again, it's very easy to use. It's very intuitive. The Adidas Confirmed app is, however, not intuitive or not as intuitive as the Nike app. So, I mean, I just feel like Nike gets the thumbs up, gets the win, gets the everything as far as I'm concerned. And that's how I feel about it. You know, my boy Ramon kind of feels kind of the opposite. But he's kind of really, real talk, he's split down the middle about it. But when you go into detail and go into the particulars about both apps and what you do and what you have to do to get the sneakers, you really realize that the Nike sneaker app is a much better system. It's kind of been around just a fragment of time longer, but not that much longer. Honestly, not for nothing, no, I believe that the Adidas app might have been out longer. But listen, hey, let me know in the comment section which one was first. But listen, if you're digging the video, give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Leave your comments down below. Let me know, what app do you think is better? Do you think it's the Nike Sneakers app, or do you think it's the Adidas Confirmed app? It's your boy Tawan, aka the Kicks God. I'm out of here. Peace.
From the deep forest into the sun.